This is always a time of tension for me. Will the guitar work? It has worked in the past, but when I'm not playing, I don't know how to play. And then all of a sudden, when I was younger, I used to play lots of notes. I got older, and I just decided to play the right ones. Let's go fly, I've learned how. Stick out your arms, run real fast, pick up your feet and wow. We're headed for the blue, but things get clear. And that special place we tried to find is somehow oh so near. What a way to be with you, hand in hand above the clouds. I have loved you quite forever, now I'm saying it right out loud. What a kick to open our eyes and watch the world go drifting on. Stop my seat, wiggle my feet, with you I belong. Let's go swim in the ocean deep. Get relaxed, breathe real easy as if you were asleep. We can watch while dolphins play and pound along to that bubbly song that they sing on holiday. What a way to be with you, special guests in the fish parade. I have loved you quite forever, now I'm picking the love you made. Who would have thought when we got sunk we could find a different song? Wherever you are is where I belong. Oh, your touch is magic, oh, your voice is music. Your easy smile reminds me I'm okay. And your eyes are clear and bright, filled with joy and light. And I cannot wait to know where our love will go today. Outer space, oh, that'll be fine. We'll kick it right up to the speed of light and drift back to the time before we met, before I knew that someday I'd see you smile and my life would all be new. Weightless when I'm in your orbit, gravity when you are near. I have loved you quite forever, should I tell NASA that you're here? Voyager took a left at Pluto into the dark of the great beyond. Tag along and find new stars. Darling, where you are, I belong. That one work out okay? Sweet. sounds good in this place. Darling, you send me. Oh, darling, you send me. Darling, you send me. Honesty do, honesty do, honesty do. Oh, darling, you thrill me. Darling, you thrill me. Darling, you thrill me. At first it was infatuation. Now it's lasted so long that I find myself wanting to marry you and take you home. Ooh, oh, darling, you send me. Oh, darling, you send me. Honesty do, honesty do, honesty do. Oh, honesty do, honesty do. I don't know how I got into doing this particular one, but they're all shuffles in E major. And they're very easy to play. I get lost crossing the street, and I can't find my own 2 feet. But I love my baby and she thinks I'm sweet. I must be doing something right. She's intelligent, patient, hardworking, and shrewd. I'm sarcastic, bombastic, lazy, and rude. But we burn it up when we get in that mood. I must be doing something right. Finally there's a crystal sunrise. Finally the world is fair. All the love that I've kept hidden from the moon is finally ours to share. There are plenty of guys she could pick. GQ, jawline, hair so slick. I gotta break it to you fellas, you've all been licked. I must be doing something right. There are plenty of guys she could find, good looking, rich, and not out of their minds. But whoa, good news, love's still blind. I must be doing something, and I must be doing something, and I must be doing something right. Is your cell phone on there? Thank you, appreciate it. Now, like I said, these are little shuffles in E major. And that song is so easy and pleasant to play that I'd do it again if I were a country artist. Now, given the fact that I'm about as country as Ivanka Trump, I'm not going to do that. So I thought about it for a while, and I said, oh, I know what to do. I'll just write a song that's a lot like that song, and I'll sing that. So that song was called I Must Be Doing Something Right. This one's called Everybody's Just Like Me. Same key, same sort of groove. But when I wrote this song, I was a more skillful songwriter. In fact, I was so good that when I got to the bridge of the song, I found it possible to rhyme the word cola with the word shoulder. Cola, shoulder. Oh God, I was good. Filled with the hubris of that triumph, when the bridge came around again, I went for it. And I rhymed the words sent ya with against ya. The song was done, and here it is. It says, everybody is getting so hip, busting a move, hiding their lip, light as a feather, cool as a breeze. Everybody I see is just like me. Everybody's rising in the morning, taking a snooze beneath a tree, or picking up a dime, laying it on the line. Everybody's just like me. Everybody's rising in the daylight, laughing out loud 'cause they're free. When you leave it all alone, the train will take you home, and everybody's just like me. Easy stroll down the boulevard with the one you love on your arm. Ain't it grand when life ain't so hard? Sipping a cola, sun on your shoulder. Everybody's moving to the new sound. Whoa, getting just as high as they could be. I don't think they're gonna stop, 'cause they're living at the top. Everybody's just like me. First date, Saturday night, all nervous with those shaky knees. She smiles when she sees ya, she squeezes you tight. The dream that they sent ya pressed up against you. Everybody's thinking they're lucky. If they're here, it means they won the lottery. Pop that fine champagne, raise up a little cane, throw out the umbrella, dance barefoot in the rain. They can call the cops, prove that you're insane. You're going to be what you were meant to be. Everybody's just like me. It has a fiddle, little thick around the middle, just like me. They like to sing and shout, often mistaken, never in doubt. Just like me, just like me. Everybody's just like me.
Beautiful.
That was fun. Dang, I've been looking forward to being here.
Yeah, we've been waiting.
What happens is I've been out there and I've been playing, and I've been sharpening up, getting that edge. But I need something to cut into, and that you get that at the Ark in Ann Arbor. Oh. The date, March 15th. The year, 1951. Richard Rodgers and Oscar Hammerstein opened a play on Broadway. Oh, they had Oklahoma, Carousel, Allegro, South Pacific. And this play was The King and I. Now, Richard Rodgers and Oscar Hammerstein, stunning master writers. These days, my students can write a song at 12 noon, record it at 12:30, post it at 1. And once they've posted that song, it is available to 4 billion people all over the planet. 7 respond positively. And they actually think this has been impactful. But think about Richard Rodgers and Oscar Hammerstein writing these songs. And they were good out of the box. But that wasn't the end of it. They were heard, and they were shaped, and they were tumbled. And the edges were fine, and the placement of the words were gone over. And after a while, it just gets perfect. It's a very ancient saying, and a true and simple thought, that if you become the teacher by your pupils, you'll be taught. As a teacher I've been learning, you'll forgive me if I boast, but I've become an expert on the subject I like most, getting to know. Getting to know you, getting to know about you, getting to like you, getting to hold you like me, getting to know you, putting it my way, but nicely. You are precisely my cup of tea. Getting to know you, getting to feel free and easy when I am with you, getting to know what to say. Haven't you noticed? Suddenly I'm bright and easy because of all the beautiful and new things I'm learning about you day by day. What do you think? You want to take a stab at it?
Yeah.
Oh, because I saw you mouthing the words. You might as well get a column of air going and drop those vocal folds into it. It's called singing. Could work out swell. Okay, here we go. Ready? Getting to know you. Getting to like you, bad boy, huh? Excellent news. Oh, God. So fun. Competence. Commanding attention. Yes. Ah, so good. Do you remember Laura Nero? Gosh. She was so great. This is a song by hers. Of hers, excuse me. By her, of hers. Come on, lips, move. Let's go down by the grapevine, drink my daddy's wine. Good morning. Down by the grapevine, drink my daddy's wine. Good morning, morning. Oh, sweet blindness, a little magic, little kindness, oh sweet blindness, all over me. 4 leaves on a clover, well I'm just a bit of a shade hungover. Come on baby, do a slow float. You're a good looking riverboat. Ain't that sweet, that blindness, good to me. Don't ask me 'cause I ain't gonna tell ya what I've been drinking. I ain't gonna tell you what I've been drinking. I ain't gonna tell ya what I've been drinking. All over me. Please don't tell my mother that I'm a saloon and a moonshine lover. Come on, baby, do the slow float. You're a good looking riverboat. Ain't that sweet, that blindness, good to me. Ain't that sweet, that blindness, good to me. It's funny, I got to that song listening to a version by the Fifth Dimension. And it was good, but it was bubbly and happy and light. And then I listened to those lyrics and the pathos that she delivered. Oh, please don't tell my mother I'm a saloon and a moonshine lover. So good. She took a dollar bill from her wallet and she picked up a ballpoint pen and she wrote down the words "I love you" next to the picture of George Washington. She took the dollar bill to the grocery store. She bought herself a chocolate cake. She gave the dollar bill to the grocery man and she went back home to wait. The grocery store man gave the dollar bill to a big guy from Baton Rouge. He spent the bill at the hardware store on a box of flat-top screws. The hardware store gave the dollar bill to a customer named Clive, who, by the way, is the son of one of the original Dave Clark Five. He spent the bill at the laundromat. They gave it to a lady named Fran. Fran's youngest son stole the bill from her purse and went to see Transformers 4 again. The movie theater guy spent the dollar bill on a subway ride uptown. And 5 minutes later the bill was in the pocket of a gambling man named Brown. Now Brown to the bill in a poker game. He was fishing for an inside straight. The bill went home with a man named Jones, who was sitting on a pair of eights. Jones took the bill to the savings bank. The teller's name was Dan. Dan gave the bill to, oh my God, Rabbi Finkelman. I'm with you all the time, and I can hear you loud and clear. Give a tug along the line, and you know I will be there. Anyway, the rabbi spent the bill on a ham and cheese to go. They gave the bill to a guy named Phil, who gave it to his best friend Joe. Now Joe had planned to spend it on flowers for his bride, but he was mugged by a junkie named Doug in the parking lot outside. Doug's old lady spent the bill on a couple of cans of beer. She eventually becomes a very important poet, but that don't matter here. The liquor store guy put the dollar bill in his register, but then Doug the junkie said, stick 'em up, the bill was his again. He gave the bill to a girl named Jill. She gave it to a lady named Flo. She gave the bill to a real short guy whose name I do not know. He gave the bill to another short guy who gave it to a guy named Jake. Jake took the bill to the bar and grill and bought himself a sirloin steak. Well, later that day I happened to say, think I'll stop by the bar and grill. The barman counted out my change and he handed me the dollar bill. Well, I ran to the phone and I dialed up her number as fast as my fingers could do. I said, baby, I just got your message, and baby, I love you too. I'm with you all the time, and I can hear you loud and clear. Give a tug along the line, and you know I will be there. Honey, you don't need no dime, you don't need no subway fare. Give a tug along the line, and you know I will be there. I'm with you everywhere. My God! What an entertainment value this is turning into.
We're on fire.
All right.
All right.
Now that I see that you are into the cheap stuff, it's fine. Opens up a lot of opportunity for you. I hate to admit it, I eat a lot of greasy food. If you don't believe it, catch me in the nude. Beavis and Butthead on my TV. Ring ding slam jams, jujubes. Slamming brewskis in my DVDs. I'm not as herbal as I ought to be. I hate to admit it, I like tobacco. Yes, ma'am, bread man, Prince Albert in a can, kiss me, Fidel Castro. I'm walking with my baby, what comes next? I smoke a cigar, she says, forget about sex. Marlboro man's got the X on me. I'm not as herbal as I ought to be. You are what you eat. Good God, I'm a weenie. I hate to admit it, I need a lot of caffeine. Fine ground, sludgy brown, stir it up, suck it down, I gotta come clean. Now those coffee shakes got me to my knees. I'm wide awake at 2:45. What made Seattle famous made a gerbil out of me. I'm not as herbal as I ought to be.
Oh my God.
Oh, I feel so cheap. Sadly, I don't.
We're having fun.
There's a hand, old and rough, and it's holding on to one who's new and small, whose life is just begun. Hand in hand, young and old, calm each other's fear. Christmas is almost here. There's a rocky road ahead. Two people walk alone, wandering in the fading light if they can find their home. When hope is almost gone, a distant light appears. Oh, Christmas is almost here. Almost here for those in doubt, for those who must remain, left behind when love grows cold, when shifting life brings change. Almost here for dreamers who think that there's a chance they can find their music and a partner for the dance. There's a dream, it doesn't die. People live as one. Justice has a gentle hand, and love is like the sun. The darkest night has passed. By the stars we steer. Christmas is almost here. Christmas is almost here. And I liked it. But songs, they need 5 parts. They need an intro, they need a verse, they need a chorus, they need a bridge, and they need an ending. And so songs need a lot of parts. Anyhow, so I had that song, and then I needed to write the bridge. And bridges are unbelievably difficult to write because you've already got an existing song, and a bridge is a brand new song. And so it takes a lot of time. And on this one, I waited for 3 months. And that's often how long it takes me to write a bridge after I've written the song. And I just visit the guitar and I say, or the piano, and I go, are you there yet? No, not there. No, okay, I'll check in with you later. They don't do it anymore, but when I was a kid, if you sent in a couple of coins to the Kellogg company, they would send you a toy. And of course you would send in the money, and the toy would take months to get there. And so you'd check at the mailbox to see if that toy had come. And this is what waiting for a bridge is like. And so when all of a sudden I was sitting there and I picked up the guitar, almost here for those in doubt, for those who must remain, left behind when love grows cold, when shifting life brings change, almost here for dreamers who think that there's a chance they can find their music and a partner for the dance. And now you've wandered around a couple of different keys and you're back at the 5. I'm sorry, this was in tune when I bought it. I was making an album down in Nashville. A dozen years ago, I guess. And I was forcing those Nashville musicians to play all sorts of bizarre, weird chords. And I thought to myself, well, I better write them something just in straight G. And this is what showed up. Not this, this is just me, this is just to demonstrate that Sir Paul likes to hear G as well. You were only waiting for this moment to go. Fit and strong, burned up hot, stoked up and ready, aching for one more shot, paired to the bone, chased up a tree. When you hear a shot on the pump way out, look up and there I'll be. Under the dog, dart in the wall, scruffy and a little chewed up, tugging myself up tall, no fine pitch. They tore up the carriage cheap. Oh, don't get up near. When the smoke all clears, look up and there I'll be there when they're holding up their hearts and kicking up their heels and howling at the moon. I'll be there when they finally figure out love writes the sweetest tunes. Love heals the deepest wounds. Love fills the empty rooms. Thanks for the walk and the cigarettes. And if you're going past a feast bar and you want to make a bet when pesos show, you can set it all on me. Oh, lay your hands on the promised land, look up and there I'll be. When you lay your hands on the promised land, look up and there I'll be. I'm gonna play it. But first I'm going to explain this song that I'm gonna sing is called I've Got My Pajamas On. It's one of my hits. If you haven't heard it, don't feel bad. There are literally billions of people on the planet in the same shape as you. I've got my pajamas on. Before I go to bed, I'm going to run around. I'm standing on my head and the world is upside down. Me and Wilson, my teddy bear, we're gonna do a lot of wiggling before we go upstairs. Watch out, you lions, you tigers, you bears. I got my pajamas on. Oh, mommy said put 'em on. I said no. Daddy said let's go. So I said alright. I'm clean and I'm warm and I'm outside. I got my pajamas on. Wilson, if you're gonna mess around, you're gonna have to do it alone. I love being little and I love being grown. I got my pajamas, got my pajamas, got my pajamas on.
Awesome.
How you holding up, okay?
How are you?
Oh, I'm good. Nice little Yamaha. in the springtime. I shouldn't have felt the warm sun. I shouldn't have thought I wouldn't get caught when the blues had me on the run. I shouldn't have figured when we met life would get easy and new. Children at play at the end of the day. I shouldn't have fallen for you. I shouldn't have gone to the fair. Princesses, ponies, and clowns. Baseball for me. First throw was free and the milk bottles all tumbled down. When I blew to win you a panda, my aim became weak and untrue. Mad at myself there on the shelf, I shouldn't have fallen for you. Why do I insist on being part of a perfect pair, where someone would be so wrapped up in me that I'd forget I was there? I shouldn't have pined for perfection. I should have tried to resist. See love, timeless love, the dream of an endless kiss. Snow cone melting on my sleeve. Now I'm purple and blue. I'm wide awake, boy, I get whistling loudly at my mistake. Handle to face, I stepped on a rake. My heart is breaking in two. I'm wide awake, oh, I shouldn't have fallen for you. I'm a pilot. I fly airplanes. I have an old beat-up airplane that I fly around New England, a 1964 Cessna 205 it's called. 6-passenger heavy hauler, fixed gear. Jesus Christ is not like saving souls a bit more than I like my airplane. God, I love to go fly. So I was flying along, and I had this thought about the Wright brothers who gave birth to all of this. And I was thinking, I'll write a song about the Wright brothers. And it probably was lack of oxygen or something. But anyhow, I landed and I told my friends that I was going to write a song about the Wright brothers, and the looks on their face is not dissimilar to yours right now. Really? The answer is yes. And here it comes. Spread your wings, they're about to be free. Kitty Hawk, December 1903. humankind, whatever to the end. Electric light to push back night, Einstein in Berlin, Edison and movies, Ford's rolling wheels, Rockefeller's energy, Morgan's ruthless deals. Put into this mix two earnest, quiet men who, with their sister Catherine, the adventure did begin. With the hubris that was the time, they looked and they saw the triad that became flight. Pitch, roll, yaw, and they can fly. They can soar into the air, look into forever. From the future there, spread your wings. We're about to be free. Kitty Hawk, December 1903. The morning comes, the wind is right, the plane is on the rail. Daniel's camera sees the moment pass. For 12 short seconds, they fly across the sand, and the end of an ancient dream's reality at last. 100 years have come and gone. Imagine what's in store as we tug on God's great beard and tap upon His door. To the truth that lives in space, we have set our sights, standing on the shoulders of Arbor, and we'll provide, and we can fly. We can soar into the air, look into forever. From the future there, spread your wings. We're about to be free. Kitty Hawk, December 1903. Kitty Hawk, December 1903. All right, no more history songs unless you misbehave. Because we can do plenty of them. We can do one on penicillin. Oh, that moldy bread, I love that moldy bread. Put it in a jar, seal it up tight, make everybody feel good. My nephew Josh came in my room. The morning was barely light. He said, get up, Uncle Liv. Santa brought his sleigh last night. There must be a million presents scattered all around the trees. Plenty for me and for Mom and for Dad, but one thing I did not see. I'm a little bit worried. I don't think you got a gift. And if you have cried, then how come Santa left you off his list? I said, Josh, you're sweet to worry, but my behavior has been okay. Oh, Santa knows what I want for my perfect Christmas day. Instead of a toy train that half people hand in hand, coursing up in harmony, ringing out through the land. And those in charge would listen till everybody had their say. Oh, that would be my perfect Christmas day. Instead of a shiny bike, I'd have a family back together again, knowing that a little forgiveness would let the love back in. The bitterness would leave, the respect and the trust would stay. That would be my perfect Christmas day. Instead of a baby doll, a father would find his child. He'd apologize for the choices he made when he was burned up young and wild. And from that moment on, he's just a phone call away. Oh, tell me, wouldn't that be a perfect Christmas day? Instead of a toy house, everybody would have a home. Oh, generations together, nobody left alone. The young teaching us to laugh, the old showing us how to pray. Oh, that would be my perfect Christmas day. We'd be together all on my perfect Christmas day, hand in hand, all on my perfect Christmas day. I love my job. I love words. I love how they tumble and flow. I love lyrics. Now, lyrics can be poetic, but lyrics are not poetry. Lyrics have a job to do, and that is to further a plot. My students come to me with these lyrics, and they're just, sometimes they'll have 8 or 10 syllables before anything happens, before we have a situation or an occurrence. And you listen to that Oscar Hammerstein when he writes, I have dreamed that your lips are lovely. I have dreamed what a joy you'd be. I have dreamed every word you whisper when you're close to me. How you look in the glow of evening. I've dreamed and enjoyed the view. In these dreams I've loved you so that by now I think I know what it means to be loved by you. I would love being loved by you. Forget about it. Anyhow, my students will look at me sort of cross-eyed and glazed over. And then I think, I like to give them a nice pop lyric, favorite of mine. It's my party. And I'll cry if I want to.
And again, it didn't take a lot of syllables to get in the situation and get a conflict so you know where you are and you got something wrong. Cry if I want to, cry if I want to. Now, just in case you weren't going to stick around to hear what happened, then Leslie Gore says to you, you would cry too if it happened to you. You're going nowhere. All right, I'm busy. Dish. What do you? I got a moment. What do you got for me? Then comes the opening line, and she could have said, "I wonder where my Johnny is gone," or "Hey, where's my Johnny gone?" No, that's not what she says. What she said, and again, little changes make a huge difference. What she says is, nobody knows where my Johnny is gone. And you think to yourself, Lord Jesus, take the wheel. Do not tell me that you asked everybody at your party where your Johnny has gone. Listen, I don't know where he's going either, but it's not looking good. This humiliation is going to be biblical. Then we learn in the next line that Judy left at the same time. And then comes the rhetorical question. Why was he holding her hand when he's supposed to be mine? And actually, that's the end of the song. There are a few more verses on that theme. But by that point, you're already in. My boyfriend's back. And there's going to be trouble. I'm sorry. That's a great beginning to a song. There's going to be trouble. So those, to develop those characters, those situations, those plots, and so much fun. Now there are a couple of country writers, Jim Collins, Craig Wiseman. They wrote a song that Kenny Chesney had a hit on. And it's got some nice lyric development. One of the things I want you to notice in the song, and by the way, I don't know when this turned into a college lecture. My apologies. But one of the things that I want you to notice in this song is they give fantastic detail, minutia, that will be familiar to everybody. And in that tiny little minutia of detail, what we all do is paint a picture, but it's our own picture. It's as though a snowflake is forming, and it's just different for each of us. It says, me and my baby had our first big fight, so I drove around till I saw the neon lights at the corner bar, and it just seemed right, so I pulled in. No one around but the old barkeep down at the end, looking half asleep. He stepped up and said, what'll it be? I said, the good stuff. He didn't reach around for the whiskey. He didn't pour me the beer. His sad eyes kinda went misty. He
said you can't find that here, 'cause it's the first long kiss on a second date. Mama's all worried when you come home late, dropping the ring in the spaghetti plate, 'cause your hands are shaking so much. It's the way she looks with the rice in her hair, eating burnt suppers the whole first year, and asking for seconds to keep her from tearing up. That's the good stuff. When you get home, she'll start to cry. She'll say, I'm sorry, say, so am I. Look into those eyes, deep in love, and think it up. Oh, that's the good stuff.
Oh, you hate it when you hit a suspended cord and somebody goes, uh-oh. Carolina day, gonna rise up sometime, give it good lines, squeeze or never rhyme, jump and sing all the time, work at ease in my mind. Oh, it's a Carolina day. I wrote this song when I was 16. And just in case you think I started writing too many lyrics recently, no. On a plane out of Logan, up comes a slogan, talking only of easy times, working at a bottle of red wine and breathing that clean, fine southern air. We all start to laugh and the people start to stare, thinking those kids are in a funny way. We're all in need and we're looking to see the Carolina day. Carolina day, don't rise in the morning, don't set in the evening, it ain't that way. Look up in the morning and you got a grin and you're with the girl and you wanna stay. Then my friend, you're in a Carolina day. It's a Carolina day. Carolina day, gonna rise up sometime, give you good lines, reason and a rhyme, jump and sing all the time, work at ease in my mind. It's a Carolina day. Now I'm zipping down to the CC house, thought I put my father on. There were smokes and booze and toast and hurt, and my head were dead and gone. But with Dr. Shine, a lot of money and time, and a few friends sticking around, I was taking care of business. I found my Carolina day, didn't let me down. Carolina day, don't rise in the morning, don't set in the evening, it ain't that way. Look up in the morning and you got a grin and you're with the girl and you wanna stay. Then my friend, you're in a Carolina day. It's a Carolina approaching the end of this evening's program. And before I get to that sad juncture, I'd like to take a moment and sing a more traditional folk song for you. You look out on that back wall there and all those great folk artists. Gosh, Tom Paxton, Joan Baez. No, I don't think it's a good idea to play the ark and not do a more traditional folk tune. Railroad Bill was a hard-living man, used to take his women two at a time. Everyone agreed he was the baddest engineer to ever motor down the Santa Fe line. His name was known from the folks back home to the tippy top of Telegraph Hill. And all the little boys, when they were sneaking cigarettes, would dream of the railroad bill. One day Bill was walking along and he saw a kitten stuck in a tree. When he saw what's the matter, he ran to get a ladder to set that kitty cat free. Bill said no, ain't gonna do it, ain't gonna climb no tree. This is a stupid song and no folk singer's going to make a fool out of me. One day Bill was walking along and he saw a kitten stuck in a tree. When he saw what's the matter, he ran to get a ladder to set that kitty cat free. Bill said no, ain't gonna do it, ain't gonna do what you said. This is a stupid, stupid song, and as far as I'm concerned, that cat can stay there till it's dead. I said, wait a minute, Bill, you can't argue with me. For God's sake, I just made you up. I got the pen in my hand, I want you up in that tree. I want that cat unstuck. Bill said no, I hate cats. I ain't gonna climb for no cat. Perhaps I could rescue a beautiful woman who's been tied down on the railroad track. I said, baby, there'll be room in the 8th or 9th verse, but right now I want you up in that tree. I'm the writer doctor, I got the pen in my hand, and you're supposed to listen to me. He said, why should I listen to you? You should listen to me instead. I'm a railroad man, and if I were real, I'd separate your face from your head. You ungrateful brute, I cried, you have pushed me too far. I gotta show you I can do as I please. Then an earthquake came and shook the whole terrain and brought Railroad Bill to his knees. And a tidal wave broke and everything got soaked, and Bill was almost completely washed away. And a big green monster from the planet Neptune landed and bit Railroad Bill on the leg. I got the pen in my hand, I can do what I want. I'm a bright young talent on the rise. So get your ass up that tree, or I swear you're not going to get out of my folk song alive. You don't scare me, you might be funny, but you don't scare me. If you don't leave me alone, I'm gonna tell everybody where you stole this melody. But before he could speak, his tongue fell out, he could not make a sound. He jumped on me, he grabbed me by the neck, and he pulled me to the ground. He hit me in the stomach and he hit me in the face real hard. I think he almost broke my nose. Just then a lightning bolt came out of the middle of the door to hit him right between the eyes and killed him instantly. The cat came down from the tree, had a bowl of warm milk, and went to sleep for the night. Railroad Bill is survived by a wife and 3 lovely children. Dear God, I'd love to ride all right. I think I've been coming and playing at the Arbor for like 40 odd years.
Oh yeah.
But it sure feels like coming home. Thank you all so much. How about a deep blue sky hanging round the door to heaven? Blue sky hanging round the door to heaven. Blue sky hanging round the door to heaven. When my Jesus lets me in. I wanna be sunrise when the blind man starts seeing. Sunrise when the blind man starts seeing. Sunrise when the blind man starts seeing. When my Jesus lets me in. Oh, Satan got a hold on me. He got my leg and he got my knee, got my thigh and he got my waist, dragging me down to that deep dark place. Got me drunk and got me blind, drinking that whiskey all of the time. Got me thinking that people were bad and were after me for the nothing I had. In that final darkness, I heard a distant song, lifted me and held me up till the lights came on. Blue sky hanging round the door to heaven. Blue sky hanging round the door to heaven. Blue sky hanging round the door to heaven. When my Jesus lets me in the air. You got $2 in your pocket, a little bit of real green in your hair. Oh, life is good, and you're proud of what you do. Now give it your all to others. Come on now, try. Listen very closely to every laugh and sigh. Maybe there's a reason for all we do, giving your all to others, and it all comes back to you.
Thank you.
Rebecca Mulvey, Livingston Taylor, a great audience. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. A little short one, then I'll get you right out of here.
All right. We'll let you go then. Take this chance.
By the way, you needn't worry at all about going to sleep at my shows.
It happens to me all the time. Not in my own shows, but when I go see somebody else. I go to the movies with my wife, forget about it. I'm out like a light. She always says the same thing. You slept through the whole movie. Yeah, wasn't it great? Came to see Livingston Taylor, you slept through the whole thing. Yeah, it was fantastic. Oh, God. I just wanted to make sure I had my keys right. Christmas future is far away. Christmas past is past. Christmas present is here to stay, bringing joy that lasts. The song came from a movie called Meet Me in St. Louis. Starring Judy Garland, directed by Vincent Minnelli. Could Liza be far behind? I think not. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be gay. From now on our troubles will be miles away. Here we are, as in olden days, happy golden days of old. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years we all will be together. If the fates allow, hang a shining star upon the highest bough. Oh, have yourself a merry little Christmas.
So beautiful.
When James and I were kids, and by kids I mean when we were 21 and 23 respectively, we were spending time on Martha's Vineyard Island, and our careers had moved ahead, and we were making noise and buzz, and we were predictably full of ourselves. And there was this lyricist, at that point an old man, who tried to get in touch with James and I. His name was Yip Harburg, and he had written Buddy, Can You Spare a Dime? Finian's Rainbow. And the lyrics lyrics to The Wizard of Oz, with Harold Arlen writing the music. Again, being full of ourselves, we didn't have room for an old man from another time. And the opportunity went past, never to return, as Yip Arbor died in 1981. So you look back, and of course, there are times you regret things that you've done, but what you really regret were the things you did not do. Darn, I wish I had written with Yip Arbor. I don't expect he judged me too hardly, having been 21 himself, and doubtless full of himself at that age too. That said, here are some of his lyrics, and just hear how good they are. Ha ha ha, ho ho ho, and a couple of fa-la-las. That's how we laugh the day away in the merry old land of Oz. Rub, rub here, rub, rub there, whether you're tin or bronze. That's how we keep you in repair in the merry old land of Oz. We get up at 12 and start to work at 1. Take an hour for lunch, then at 2 we're done. Jolly good fun. Clip, clip here, clip, clip there. We give the sharpest claws. That certain air of sapphire fair in the merry old land of Oz. If